I need to have some clarification on the fact that you don't believe you're talking about the government's covering up UFOs and how they're trying to deceive us, and you're always talking about that. Then you try to come on and double talk us by saying that you don't think we're responsible for the government.
No, I say that we are the government.
Wait, well, make up your mind. What do you mean we are the government? If we're the government, then why would they hide things from us? They are not hiding anything from us.
Even our founding fathers, sir, when they wrote that wonderful document we all live by,
yes, the most powerful piece of paper in this entire planet,
cautioned us to keep our eye on them and put in all kinds of protections.
Well, I don't think
excuse me, now let me finish and then you can go, okay?
All right.
And put in all kinds of protections, specifically so because they understood that the government could get out of control.
Well, it could, and it might, and it would. It is not out of control. Our government is a great and beautiful thing. And people like you who try to tear it down and try to rip down the foundations of our nation by purporting Bigfoot. I mean, I can't believe you. Bigfoot. You're a grown man and you're taking it serious.
I love
What
Bigfoot.
is wrong with you?
I love Bigfoot.
Oh, don't get smart with me. You're just, you and your UFO nonsense. You're crazy.
I wish Bigfoot were my dad.
Oh, you know what? Bigfoot is of the devil, if he is anything.
Here we go.
It is demonic doings.
Demonic doings.
What's that?
From the devil, right?
As you are, and that caller that called the other night, you are Satan's mouthpiece. You know, I'm Christian, a Christian American.
Virtually the Antichrist.
I would say so. You're not actually the beast, but you're working for him.
I'm trying to help you here, sir.
You're trying to help me. Well, why don't you don't help me, and why don't you just get off the air and make way for good people like G. Gordon Liddy, Ollie North, and Rush Limbaugh? You're not even in their league.
They're all on the air.
Well, we could even hear a repeat. You're nowhere near the league or the caliber of a man we need on the air.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that.
You are spreading disinformation and defrauding the American public with your constant rhetoric about the government, your Area 51, UFOs, you're anti-Christian, you are anti-American, and I think you should just stop. I'm tired of hearing you every night.
Well, just one question.
What?
Why do you listen?
Someone has to keep you in check and counterbalance the lies you put out.
You are compelled to listen.
Oh, no, don't start with it. Do you speak in the devil's tongue or you think it's a joke? But
You are compelled. You will listen. You will listen.
Will you just cut it out and talk normal?
You will listen to me. Every chance you get, you will keep your radio. You will turn the volume up even higher.
It's a big joke, but you're tearing down the foundations of our nation.
The entire foundation around our ears. You will listen. West of the Rockies, you're on the air, huh?
Yes, hello? It is Mr. Arthell.
Yes, it is.
I would want to make some comments about the fact that your guest was using the tragedy of the TWA bombing.
Turn your radio off.
Yeah, I just did. Mr. Hogan was using the bombing as another platform to say that we shouldn't trust the government. Exploiting this tragedy, just using those victims as another further point to bring down our government. It's people like him that are responsible for the terror attacks that we have going on. Because they hate our government.
Are you sure?
No, not yet, but I'll let you talk.
Well, thank you. That's generous. I don't believe he said it was our government.
Well, he was spreading distrust in our government. And we should not be distrusting our government.
I really don't think he said that. He said he had it.
I can hear it going.
Now you don't need the words. You just need an intonation. Is that correct?
You can hear it in his voice. When the day that they are marching on the Jupiter moon, little creatures crawling up out of there.
He didn't say that.
Everything in the Bible.
He didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
No, he said there are Martians under the surface of Mars.
But then what do? There is no life on Mars. They took a probe and they have not found a thing. And the fact that you're letting this go on is blasphemy. There's nothing in the Bible about people on Mars. Have a serious conversation.
I know this.
Why do you know that all these people anyway? Me a pornographer. I can see you a pornographer. Oh, you think that's funny? That all your listeners, I tell you, all your listeners are going to hell. You're all a bunch of, you're doping them. You're all a bunch of devil worship, pagans, devil worship. And they're going to quit picking on you. I'll get you kicked off here, and you won't be able to do this in here anymore.
I love that guy and he loves me. You know, when you really hate somebody, have you noticed? Even though he gets it wrong, he never misses a mistake. Now, is this man trying to provide intentional pain to himself on this? If I have substitute him for you getting out the old leather whip and whooping up on yourself, it's hard, right? You gotta beat back with yourself. So instead, you turn on the radio and you listen to me. You are compelled to listen. Every minute. Even though your poor, pathetically twisted ears don't hear it correctly, you are compelled to listen. I don't know about that. I can tell you about it.
I have to take issue with your over to the communist Soviet Union. If you really believe so much in our country had to fight for so long to put them down, then why are you over there building up the communists and helping them reestablish their evil empire by what you told me, giving away valuable secrets to them, and having your little shell, little Charlie, call in and say the things that you're afraid to say because you know that you will lose credibility because all these years while the winds are shifting, you play like you're conservative, and then the wind shifts, and now you're going to be a little liberal. Well, what is it, sister?
What secrets do you think I gave them?
Sensitive radio production secrets regarding us, because you have your insiders, you send you those metals and such, and the fact that you would insinuate that there is life on other worlds is simply an act of trying to degrade the God-given status of the most sacred beings in the universe by saying that we are not unique, that we have...
No, wait a minute. It was NASA that said there was life on Mars.
That's right, and they're being controlled by forces from within the Soviet Union. Well, I feel that you have gone back to get your orders from the Kremlin. You are basically just the way you try to tear down Mr. Bob Dole and to say that he cannot win against this liberal that is in our White House, who is basically a communist.
You can't even imagine what they told me in the Kremlin.
Now, you are imagine it to me in a rational way because every time I just come down and make you look a fool. Every time.
I have secrets that you can't imagine in your world.
You have to resort to that because you are afraid my arguments are like razors. They cut your arguments apart.
So
you can't smash me intellectually, so you have to play around with the radio toys. And tell our secrets to the commies.
Yes.
So, you like it so much over there, why don't you just stay?
What have I thought about it? That's it. We gotta go. Too bad. I would have enjoyed spending more time with the guy who thinks I'm the devil's toe jam. This is CBC. Back in a moment. Western Rockies, you're on the air. Hello.
Yes, so, it's Bell?
Yes.
Yes, I have to take it.
Call 1-800-618-8255. Well, first of all, I'm not going to allow you to use that word.
Well,
you're going to have to rephrase it. If you want to say, the way I have come to the defense of the gays, you may say that.
I will call them homosexual.
All right, that's fine.
Because, now see, again, that our Constitution grants them a right under the Constitution, forged from the hand of God, our Lord, who forged this Constitution.
They do have rights under the Constitution.
They have no rights. They are, as far as I'm concerned, we should not be married and we should be gassing them. God destroys homosexuals. He hates them. How can you defend any kind of right for them to do anything?
Well, going with what you've just said, now hold on a moment. You are confusing God's job as you see it with yours.
We are charged with God's work. We should not be putting up with this. They are a destroyer of the family. This is the devil's attempt, and this is another
And you are the devil's mouthpiece giving propaganda for the devil, saying that our Constitution was reformed for the best.
I am not the devil's mouthpiece.
You think you cannot, you have to resort to you with a radio trick because you cannot withstand the might of my righteous argument. And as far as I'm concerned, we are charged with the destruction of these vile creatures who are lower on the scale, who God hates even more than those who bear the mark of Cain. He hates them, and we must not put up with this in our society. And they want to destroy the family and marriage.
God does not hate you. He hates you. He hates yourself for the hate that you serve. You dribble with hate.
You
dribble with hate. You dribble with hate.
the proper term of what they should be called. They should not be referred to in a less disgusting term. You know that these are disgusting people who just want to destroy our country, and you are right there, gladly helping them. And you owe me money as well because I was trying to get through, and I became so frustrated that I broke my phone.
Well, I was
Why I'm charging you?
You know, I was waiting to see, I was going to let you go this time, just to see if you had a heart attack.
What do you mean I am not gonna have a heart attack?
I mean, if you're really, spewing all of this hate, spewing all of this hatred you have, I've got to wonder if one of these nights you're not just going to wind yourself into a seizure or a blood vessel is going to burst in your little head and you're going to fall down dead.
I have love, and the Lord has charged me with clamping down because I have seen my country being destroyed.
Does God tell you what to do?
No.
Does God tell you what to do?
I have communication with the Lord, yes.
Directly.
Direct, yes, I do.
And so God, you are God's agent.
He gave me the new revelation, and I have the knowledge of the new revelation.
The new revelation.
That is correct. And that we will create a new world, not a new world order, mind you. Because, and the way you are supporting with your Canadian friends, who are clearly an arm of the English. And you see, I know what they are planning to do.
What do you think they're going to do?
The Canadian aggression is very obvious.
Canadian aggression?
Yes, because when in conjunction with Mexico and Spain, who consider, because they lost these territories in the early formations of the year, they are wanting to get them back from us. The French and the Germans and the English, all enemies of America that are cavorting with the Russians to take away our sovereignty as a nation to the New World Order, to the United Nations, because they want this land back. How about that land grab that Clinton just did?
All right, well, that's it. That's all I can hear. I really thought he might work himself up into an event here on the air. One of these nights, I think he's going to.
Turn on my radio because I have a few comments about your show tonight. You have gone totally over the line tonight. You have gone over the line. But to hear that this woman is fornicating with the devil, it's not. If anything, it's a demon coming to her in the middle of the night. I know this because of the perverted act that is done not only to women but to men. And God has revealed to me the new revelation that now in the end times the demons will descend upon our women and men and in the night and do horrible things to them. And you are promoting this. How can you sit there and allow this to go on the airways of our nation? This is why I am totally against you. And you have gone too far tonight, and your programs have just gone over the edge. You are too far. Now you ain't wait a minute. Have made homosexual marriage the rule that can be recognized and acceptable is unacceptable. We must stand together as Christians. Have a serious conversation here. You get sit there and talk to me with a demon and devil, and you're just wanting to listen to me. And the fact that you got to kill me, that doesn't matter either. What did you do? How you told him that? When you threatened me, you off the air, you threatened me because I did not want to have you come to my house. You were threatening me. I am the new revelation from the Lord. The writing of the new commandment. And you break off them every night. You hear me? You are a fornicator and the destroyer or murderer of American woman. You are, and that woman, I would destroy her for what she is. She is a fornicator with demons. She is a perverter. and a fornicator against the Lord, and your blasphemy is gone unchallenged and unchecked, and I'm here to clamp down on you. You're done. And I command you, I rebuke you, that you stop this.
Hey, something's leaving me. I think you do it. What's to the Rockies? You're on the air, huh?
Okay, so this is JC, and I'm glad that I finally got through to you. That you're not able to keep me from getting through to spread the word, because what you had the other night was unbearable. How dare you let someone smoke marijuana on the air? Don't you know what marijuana does to people?
What does it do? What does it do?
It can cause people to go crazy. They go into a pot rage and murder and rape and kill. You know, how about, the 250 and 200? How about the parents of the teenager that smokes the joint for the first time and thinks he can fly, jump off the entire six building off with? How can you stand there and say that they should be legal?
They get squished. That's what happens when you stumble off the bridge, you get squished.
Horrible drugs. It's just the devil's weed, because it opens your mind to the devil and sucks you right in.
The devil's weed.
What are you talking about?
The devil. Turn your radio down. I don't know. Turn your radio off.
All right, there's my radio. So did you know what happened with the man? They were all smoking marijuana. When they ate marijuana, it worked. It's like crap. It didn't work, because it introduces and sucks the teenagers and the people in. And you're sitting here smoking.
The devil's drug.
The people can go out and try it. How dare you?
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said that they, and the fact that you want people to have more than one wife, free, love, and orientation. And that's what it's all about. And the fact that you mock the new revelation, it's disgusting what you're doing with the LAs.
What new revelation?
The one that I am receiving from the Lord, and the new commandments.
Your revelation. Oh, new commandments. Hey, wait a minute. This is really cool. What are the new commandments?
Well, God and I are working on the new commandments in chorus together. We've worked for some time, because the people have ignored the Ten Commandments, so we are much closer to keeping the people in mind by getting specific. Thou shalt not smoke. Thou shalt not fornicate. Thou shalt not do drugs. Thou shalt not worship the devil. Thou shalt not listen to rock and roll music. Thou shalt not be a part of the new age. Thou shalt deny the new world order. And these are going to be laid down in the new revelation. And
Wait a minute. No rock and roll? Did you say no rock and roll?
The evil rock and roll music that you play with, and the music that you play, the pounding rhythm with pounds the will and the liquor and submission every time you go to play. And it's hypnotic, and it's demonic, and it talks about getting too excited, and I won't know one I hide it. I'm not going to repeat it, but it's horrible, because that's about fornication.
There's actually going to be a commandment about rock and roll?
Yeah, there already is. I told you in the Revelation that you're not me. Rock and roll music.
No more rock and roll.
That's right, because the devil, and the fact that David Kennedy and I was saying this to deny government, that the helpers over people of the guy, the terrible bitter man, that horrible new ager that got struck by lightning, will need to die, because he went to the light, Lucifer is in the light.
You mean Damian Brinkley?
He's an evil man, hovering above people's deathbed, filling their ideas full of new age. Nonsense and terrible. God, those are right before they're going to die. I know what your plan is, and that is you made a vow with things that you could be on his right hand and tear away as many Christians as you can before the end of those end times. And the fact that you're using talk radio, which is among the most people who listen are conservative, and you're trying to tear it down.
So you're a torn down conservative, honest to God, getting new commandments. Is that right?
No, I am here to keep you in check. Destroying the lives of conservative Christians and destroying America. And the fact that you mock the Canadian invasion, don't you know that they'll be coming across swarms any time now? They've already assimilated.
You know what? You're exactly actually what I needed this morning. I feel so cleansed after your call. My program is over. Wouldn't you like to say good morning, America?
I do not. It's in America.
How about good night? Good night, America.
What's that?
I'll do it for you. Good night, America. Wait a minute. Now, I gotta know you mean that wasn't you.
No, it was not me. And you know it wasn't me, because you set that up in order to discredit me. But
I did not.
That's Halo Bob comments.
I did not. Now, wait just 1 second. He sounded like a all the way.
It was something. It's the devil's doppelganger, something that he is to discredit me because what he was saying about the fact that he's predicting that the Hale-Bopp comet is going to be bringing forth some kind of destroyer is wrong because the wrath of the Lord is not coming down from a comet or an asteroid. It's coming down when the sky will open up and in that glorious hand of the Lord. Because my Lord will open a thing against him, and it's not going to be a comet. No.
Look, are you sure this is not your cover, your brother?
No, this is not. You know, I'm glad you said that with Canadians, just so that you can discredit me and discredit the revelation.
Why do you... What about the Canadians? What does it have to do with the Canadians?
You know exactly what it is. And it has to tie in with the fact that what you're doing with Alaska, who has been assimilated by the Canadians already, and that you're going to go up there and you're going to get your orders for what you do when you bring back and you America. Did you set that up? You probably there's something called and trying to take away the actual stones. I have a whole new number, and you can't wait when I come through until I called on the other line and said, which is what I usually call from.
You know what? I think that maybe you have somebody out there who is your...
No, because what he was saying is wrong. He was trying to make stupid lies and saying that the Hale-Bopp comet, the rest of the world is not going to come down and God. It's going to be the hand of God. It's going to be the strength and take you for what you have done. The provocation against my name will not stand. That is a punctuation.
Postulation?
Yes, it was wrong to do that, and the fact that you're trying to discredit me and tie my name into the comet system, that you were not even going to take the photograph, it's tie my name to it, it's a conspiracy to be.
You know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to do something that I promised myself I would never do, but I'm going to do. How would you for a period of at least 30 minutes?
Yes.
How would you like to be a guest on the program?
I would definitely stop.
I mean, you could express your ideas in a way that you never have previously had enough time to. You could answer callers' questions. You could, in fact, be a guest.
I would think I would all better to spread the new revelation.
Really? Yes. All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on hold. All right? I'm going to look at you and get your number and call you back, so don't pay for the call. And we'll let you get answer at least half an hour. And let the audience go and talk to you. All right, stay right where you are. It's right. All right. So let's find out if he's really on the line first. Colin, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, you are. All right. You've really been on this really program. And now we'll give you that for which you have always wished. Say what you want to say. You always wish I never give you enough time.
That's right. You always cut me off. You rip my word and turn them against me. I call me the devil's copy. I am not.
All right, that's fair enough. Wait a minute. I don't want the entire name. We never know our last name on the air. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to call you by the name. How about JC?
When it's time with me,
JC, you baby boy. From now on, then you will be known as JC. The man who said, I want to know why you think that I'm devil in the devil's mouthpiece. Why you think that I'm filled with the ideas of the evil one.
so first of all, you have desecrated the whole ground of radio, Wednesday talk radio. When I'm the people of talk radio, which are completely crucified Americans, with great such as Bush Limbaugh, Pat Robertson, and Peter Hall, don't let me talk. You bring forward all these foolish ideas and you subvert Christianity back where you say what I believe in the Lord. And I think that if you bring up all these people who have remote viewing and conjuring and even worship, and because you believe the new age, which is like the broken abortion of Satan, that the new age will come to all these things of crystal and beauty and what it but attaches into your wealthy people to go to the churches and the extra travel and to attend static phenomena. That's the Lord. And so the Lord took me into the new revelation and He spoke to me and told me that you are bringing about the evil, foul desecration of America's mankind. people because they're interested. What you do is you take and relate it back to people regular contact and maybe people are thinking of restaurants on the day, you come along and creep into their subconscious and they all kinds of evil ideas about fornication and all down the side, someone is possible. I promise the audience that I always get a chance to talk to you. They never get a chance to talk to the audience talk to you. First talk to is you're on here with JC. Yes. I look at our shows and put a great open forum, everybody can getting collected. I think this is the first thing that's going on here, and I think I don't say stuff, and you just catch people if I haven't been anything, but that's a great thing that how we study them, there are a bunch of people, some of the things that that's not right. The other thing is going to be a to those standards. They can't get standards. I have to find standards. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't want to be a murder. It's okay for me to kill people and let me kill drugs and rock and roll and whatever else you want to do. That's okay. I have a different standard. Well, let me tell you something. You don't have some respect in your life to be a Christian. And the fact that you come out here trying to get one is the fact that God we have to be people who have the way. But in Christianity and be working Christian, it's the evil way. Very good. So you can do that. Evil people. All right. Sir? I consider you to be an embarrassment to Christianity and the reason why I Christians really have to follow the Christ. If I know that I'm confident that you come out and go to some of this and have it in college, that's a problem. That's the time. So, generation They got this beautiful already. What is the matter? What is the matter with Rocky Global? Not a damn thing. That's the fucking thing on the computer. You know, the in the world. You take it as the power of the world. You're saying it's rock and roll. In fact, it's rock and roll music. They're powerful that we started to make some burning of them with horrible lyrics. I think are you sure that you sound like a homosexual? Are you homosexual? Come on now. What is it? I don't get an idea like that. I don't know. You know, I don't really know what's in the much for night shift workers, day laborers, my mom, and I don't know. He started getting JC, you are to apologize for this way, buddy, or I couldn't tell me. You need to be taken up behind the bar. I don't know. I don't call up again. I didn't know. I got wrong. I was trying to steal the mirror from the closet of the devil. You were not good for it. You're not supposed to play for anybody. Here and now, you're still looking at the power story. Nobody's doing. You're knowing what this man's sexual life is and how he gets to the king of that you, a man, proven to be God. Well, there's a thing in the world that I think is not thinking about the relationship to the fact. All the time. Okay, Lord, Jesus, Lord. Why don't I walk down there with Daisy alone? I see, everybody Alaskan. Oh, yeah. You've got something against Alaskan. That's true, because you've been corrupted already by the Canadian forces. So I was traveling America. You were a part of Russia for once in the first place, and the fact that we have generational subversion going on. It's where are you getting your information? I have my sources. The comment that happened is, a lot of Christians out here, you're making our job that God wants us to do a whole lot harder because you're taking Christians, you're lumping all Christians together as, and I don't think it's a lot of people out there, you're mixing up all that's all you do. If you don't want to do anymore, you're somebody free. If you double click on what's right and what's wrong, they call it what's wrong with the world. You believe without faith the world, you can't going to listen. There is no love in your heart when you're trying to get the message out. There is love in your heart. I'll tell you what that actions should speak louder than their words. People should see Jesus in their heart without you even having to say and when you turn away and turn to the field of the body, you're talking to people. I'm trying to correct the mistake. Well, I feel like I'm I don't agree with a lot of the things that come up in the statement. But there are no what is it out there? How are people going to know that they're doing what is it? How are people going to know? They're looking at another way. Are you saying that you want people to be ignorant about what is out there? No, you don't need to worry about it. I am not the religious person. I am religious shit. You know that word. Did you know shit? I'm not a religious person. Yes, I am a relationship person. I do. You know, It's something to do every day. I really refresh my thinking. I refuse to consider it. You need to have a relationship with Jesus. What are you talking about? I do have a relationship. I have been part of the renovation. There's a understand the primary and that God is here working equals poverty. God works through lots of different people. You know, I don't understand you. Because no one's working, obviously. Because you're you work hard with everything you do is fine. The more I know that everything fine with that, I can say that. Wow, you don't even know. It's kind of a I was trying to get about it. We all of the opposite sex that come out. That's the relationship of courage. God Christianity and the gospel with anger.
To be honest, so what they're saying in Jason is that you're honoring Christianity. You're honoring it. You know? And I have to talk this on against
in fact, these people who being instructed by the devil. We must bring the agony to occupy. That's how I'm hearing. How are you ever going to be instructed by the devil? Because I can tell. I know when someone's infected and when someone's corrupted. And then you can tell I'm going to get instructed by the devil. Because I am on a constant conflict with the Lord. And He wants to get the Lord to tell us before.
Used to rock into your honorable JC. You had to put my interview back on. I'm like, yeah, I gotta look at your show. DJ, or JC, you're right. You go backwards.
See how he should come out and insult me? I have a question too. I don't need to coach it immediately by your phone call.
Okay, I have two questions for you. The first one is, I'm curious as to what your definition of hell is.
Hell is absolute. Hell is the gnashing of teeth and the wringing of hands. Hell is the flames and the fiery and the worms that will work their way through your flesh as you live, as the devil pulls your skin off and dips you into boiling oil and torments you and lash in your face and spits in your face. And he says, you were a fool. I turned you away. God put his hand up. God gave his only son.
Okay, well, okay, fine.
Well, no, you don't. You all get to know.
No, I do, because you read the Bible, the only thing it says about hell is just merely absence of God. It doesn't say anything about the word.
Punishment, my friend.
Punishment, yeah. Punishment being of God.
You know, my other question, you're more comfortable thinking that, well, I'll just do without God. Isn't that enough of punishment? Isn't that enough? But you go ahead and say, I'm all right. I know it's just going to be no God. No God will be there to interrupt me when I want to go and do.
Well, you wanted the definition of hell. You sure gave it to you. Okay. My other question was, do you believe in the seven deadly sins?
Well, there's more than seven.
Well, I believe in these seven that are given in the Bible. Okay, I do.
I believe the Bible. God said it. I read it, and that settles it.
Okay, one of the seven deadly sins is wrath, which you obviously are a sinner.
My friend, I have a spiritual tolerance because I'm not complacent, because I will not sit back as the legions of Satan march across the face of America. That makes me wrathful.
Okay, yeah, so you are a sinner. Loving God is not you're a sinner.
No, I'm not a sinner.
A wrathful, hateful person, JC. That makes you a sinner. Yes. I admit, and I go to the Lord to redeem myself.
Yeah. Well, you should.
Not really. So obviously, since you do not admit yourself as a sinner, you cannot be redeemed. And that's what you are going to have to do. I do. I'm a by the definition that you don't you better think about it. He's saying you're going to you despise the worms, the burning of the flesh, JC, the no.
I already know I have a place on the right hand of the Lord. Hallelujah. Amen. I will be there, cast aside, and all the people are back down into the pit. I'm going to leave a paper. I mean, the neighbors from water, but I'm going to be down there and burning in a with a bloody head. and the he wasn't like horrible people. Thank you that this half an hour is over. I love your show, Larry. I'll call you back later. All right, sir. Well, we thank you. We thank you for a few of them. JC, you want to do more, bro? Yes, let's do more. Hey, hold on. We'll be right back. Preacher on television trying to get rich on a limousine and a whore. No, sir, I've been working for the Lord my entire life. My father raised me in the gladdest way and conditioned my soul, my spirit to work for the anointing of the Lord. And you accuse me of being like one of those poor people.
You know what I think? I think you've got gold faucets, Jason. Gold faucets. Part of the water flush. But no evil thoughts come out of your mouth, but only such as in good edifying and 50 occasions that me impart grace. I'm not quoting you, I'm quoting God, and I'll get to what the difference between the two.
Oh, he makes you a little confused.
I'm trying to believe that. You're confused about God. For all person making me confused about God, take people, pray, get in the spirit, and really repeat to what you're doing. I don't come to be on the radio and do a person all the time.
I'm not having a good time. I'm sick of hearing that these people who are destroying America, and the fact that you would quote the Bible against the man of the it's okay, so you are but you do. I believe you.
Alright, well, I give up.
You demons. You think that I believe you from doing more harm in the Lord's name. I rebuke you from you and the demons in this package you crazy.
You're casting a spell, JC.
I know. You don't worry at all about mine.
Alright, well, come on, you're on the own JC. Yes.
I was not in midnight. I'm a part of a bunch of international prophets from all over the world.
Oh, you're a prophet. You're a prophet?
Yes.
I hear that JC is a prophet.
And I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I that Jesus has come in flesh as the Son of God. And we deeply love him with all our hearts. And I have to say, I was at the show the other night when you mentioned me about end times. Do you remember that? Yeah, yes, I remember. Okay, it's me. Okay, I travel all over the beach. I preach on famous churches, Pentecostal churches, preach.
All right, so what is your point? What is your point for JC here?
Okay, JC, one of the things that we are getting together right now is that when we speak, we don't speak just to preach. We speak with the heart. We speak where his heart is ready to like before. We want to withdraw a fight. Now, one of the very funny things that we did, we believe that God's power will convict the sinner to such a degree to where they will feel deeply. They will feel the power of God come alive in them, because
you're not running though, JC.
Listen, JC, I know what you're saying. I know that I've met a lot of people like you as I travel. And like I said, I speak at a lot of places. Even internationally, we are preparing to launch tremendous things all over the world. But one of the things we're teaching is that until people know God's heart, they can't fully obey Him. Until they know how to go above. Listen what I'm saying. To the prophets, to the prophets, okay? Until they know the heart of God, God won't release the power. Until we know the deep love of God for this world, it's so great. Until they know it.
Alright, so there he's just not like you do, pretty much for you. So Lockheed, you're on here with JC. Boy, I'm curious. JC, where are you from? Okay.
I am in California.
Okay, I was curious. Going through some of the things that you're experiencing regarding the government and people understanding.
I trust the government. I don't just trust the government.
Okay, my question to you is, do you have a driver's license? In the Bible it says, look at this, right?
No, you're going to tell them.
No, it's something of what showed me.
So I'm taking my drag.
Go down the path with it.
Whatever. I'm not going after them. You're going to make some point that I'm a sinner. So go.
All I'm saying is, I understand there's two of these. One is created by God, and the other is created by the state. What are you talking about created by the state? You have a certificate. You have a birth certificate.
And you?
Okay, you created that birth certificate.
Well, ultimately, no homework. It's based everything. So it's going to sound like something that I should hit the government because I have a person who's a theory member that actually going through a revolution and start blowing up buildings. Well, I don't think I'm my friend. I love our government. And the fact that the New World Order is attempting to make a safer government so they will accept their help when the time comes. So, you don't like what they're doing. Your government's hiding. Your government's experimenting on you with chemicals and radiation. So why part of our big world of new order and justice and race anyway. American heritage to that. Where's your constitution? Give up your guns and just trust the never world order. No, I'm not good. The fact that I have a birth or driver's license or taking my taxes from the state that I live in for America that I'm on and anyone is there. And if you would apply, love America.
I just thought you said anything else. Okay, one more question. Rachel, go ahead. What is your definition of
get your hands together and say, Lord, I am a sinner. I have broken your commandments. I have rebuked, turned against your ways. I have adopted the ways of the world. You know what? No, wait a minute. All right, let's just talk to me. Let me show you what they want to know. What sins you committed, Jason? None of them all been wiped away. Wiped away. The slate has been wiped away. No, you can't. You did sin? No, I didn't. You did not sin. I thought you just said you were sin. In the eyes of the Lord, I am as pure as not. Oh, are you now? Listen to Rocky. You're on here with this computer, JC. Hello. Hello? Yes, hello. You're on. All right. I did speak with JC. Yep. Go ahead. All right. JC. You know what this is? And I have work for you. Okay? Son, come home. You are embarrassing me. You understand? You are the perfect excuse of a demon that has ever put from God's good earth. Come home. Right now. What are you talking about? Okay? Get off right now and come home. I'm embarrassing you. Okay? I'm losing one follower as you speak. You understand? What? Okay? You're not looking at the this is one of the things go home. I'll give you power. You know how that's bad. It's okay. No, you dollars total free at 1-800-618-8855. How dare you? How dare you? Get out. I took it out. Just to show you what kind of backside I am. I took it out. Well, you heard it say that you keep the dog each year. Monday over, you didn't see. I'm just going to tell you, Lee, you're going to have to speak up real loud. Mexico. Yeah. My friend, if you want to you should. I don't need you to put my money. Okay. Alright, he just wants to know if you ran loose, that's all. No. You need to be more interested in chapter 6, verse 37. In what? Chapter 6, verse 37. You quote that to there, JC. I don't need him to. You should not be judged. Oh, yeah. How about that? You should not be condemned. How about that, JC? I think that goes for those who are not anointed by the new revelation. I am a victim. I will be in close proximity with the Lord. God, I am excited. He came to me when he wanted to create revelation. Oh, you believe and understand the fact that I am anointed. And I am close enough to Jesus to judge you. Right. Because when the time comes and I'm handing back your punishment, you're going to be my surprise. I'll get the words again from the skin of the being pulled off you and the Lord. Everything I love your movie. Thank you. You don't have any response to that. It's like the Bible stuff to be told, huh? I need sinners to quote the Bible to me. I wasn't about to be out there with JC. Yeah, is this JC? Turn your radio off. Okay, turn that radio off. Try to for the last hour. Is this